Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's me, Syfaxx, here on another lovely Saturday night. Netflix dropped something called Netflix Tudum, which is the sound that Netflix makes, obviously, whenever you open it. And I didn't realize that it was a giant showcase of a bunch of new and upcoming stuff until I was looking into the Stranger Things trailer. I knew the Stranger Things trailer was going to drop today. I didn't realize it was dropping through this, or else I would have live streamed it earlier as this was happening. We could have had like live reactions. I mean, people would have had to watch Netflix kind of on their own and we would have talked about it. But now that it's all out there, I at least know all the stuff that's in it. And yeah, there's some interesting drops that came out besides Stranger Things. Like I was looking forward to the Stranger Things season 5 trailer, and there's a slight disappointment in it, and that has to do with something else. But we'll be talking about that when that pops up. But with that being said, let me go ahead and give a shout out to some of the people that got here early. We got Joseph Lanham in the house. Says, "What's up, legends?" What's up, Joseph? We got Rockefeller Plaza will be joining me here in just a minute. We got Bootzilla. What's going on? He says, "Let's go." Yes, absolutely. Let's go. We'll be reviewing some of the trailers. I'm going to try to play some of them. I know, especially because it just dropped, like Netflix is probably going to nuke the hell out of the stream. So when we get started, I will mention a few things that if people want to do in the background, it might be a better watch. Let's see here. The lovely Sherry says, "Hello, what's up, Sherry? How you doing tonight?" I hope also everyone is having a good Saturday night, just chilling, or, trying to stay out of the heat in my case, because it's hot as hell out here. We got Sin. What's up, Sin? What's going on? Peepers, which I'm assuming is Sinavir's fish renamed, because I saw Peepers say, "Hey, what's up, Short King?" And I was like, the only person that says that is Sinavir's fish. So I'm assuming he is renamed himself. And we got Extreme Meme. So Tudum is basically nothing more than a commercial. It's a showcase of all the upcoming stuff for Netflix. And for, I think the longest one out was for January of next year. Which, I mean, we could even look at that. That's like a Matt Damon, Ben Affleck one or whatever. And I don't know, that one kind of looked whatever, but there's plenty of other ones to talk about. But with that being said, let's go ahead and bring on my co-host. What's up, Rockefeller?
What's going on, brother?
Not too much, dude. Did you catch any of it after I mentioned it to you, or were you watching it earlier?
I would literally turn it, and it came up on my shit when we were talking. I was like, "What the fuck is Tudum?"
Yeah, Tudum.
Like, and I was like, and then I was like, and he was like, "What the what?" And it took me forever until chat said, I was like, "That's how you spell Tudum?" I thought it was like T-A-I, ta, then dum.
Yeah, like Tudum. Yeah, Tudum. Whatever, it works. Like, I mean, I guess that it's associated with Netflix, so there you go. Maybe it's just another thing they can. It's just another thing they can copyright, man.
Yeah, man, I like it. I don't have Netflix. All these gonna be good for me, chat. I've never had Netflix in my life. I've Netflix and chilled. I YouTube and chill. So this should be really fun for me. I can't wait.
Wait, you don't have Netflix? I'll have to shoot you my account info, man.
Yeah, man. Because I mean, the only thing I'd really, really like to watch is, and I think we're gonna cross it, is Stranger Things. I've never even seen that.
Dude, Stranger Things is good. Cobra Kai is good. A lot of people do like Wednesday, which they did release some Wednesday footage. That one was actually surprisingly long. It's like a full clip. It's like a little bit of a trailer, then it goes into a full on I don't know, first like almost couple minutes of whatever the episode is going to be, the first episode, I'm assuming. But they played a lot from that one. I was like really surprised, but that's how they wrapped up their shows with Wednesday.
On Wednesday we wear black.
Exactly. But for have you seen none of these shows? And you've not even seen One Piece, the live action?
Never seen One Piece. I remember everybody talking about it last, like when it came out last year. It was like, dude, it's so fucking good if you're into anime, which I'm not into, man. But it's really good adaptation. I was like, oh, I don't know anything about any of this. It feels so sad. Well, but I've seen like now I've caught up on it because like One Piece has been like everywhere ever since like the Netflix thing blew up. So I got an idea. I've never watched it, but I mean, I got an idea what it is. So. I mean, I'll notice everything and be like, oh, this is a character from there and that character, hopefully. Unless it's just like a teaser or some shit.
So the main announcements that stood out to me, it was Squid Game, One Piece Season 2. Even though there's no trailer for it, it's just showcasing Chopper. You get like a little clip of Chopper, and it's like the cute little reindeer character that everybody likes, who's the medic. I don't know how people are going to react to that because it has such a girly voice. I don't know how that. I don't think I've made it far enough in One Piece to get to where Chopper is. Like I've never watched it far enough, so this will be kind of one of my introductions to Chopper. Like I just haven't got into that anime because I remember I watched like the first. I want to say like 100 episodes or so back in the day, and then I just never kept up with it. And whenever I've gone back to it, I'm like, shit, man, I don't even remember where to start. I would have to start all over because just so I'm caught up again. But
DA like did Derek like One Piece?
Yeah, Derek's a One Piece fan for sure.
I figure I know he's anime, so I figured he'd be into that shit, because everybody seems to be.
It's your because when I found out what this Netflix Tudum thing is, I was like, oh shit, I turned it on and it was already like 45 minutes in or something. And I was like, shit, I got to go replay. And I just skipped around to wherever the trailers and whatever the announcements were. There's the Guillermo del Toro Frankenstein, which looks kind of interesting because that guy can do some good movies. The last
thing I saw that he did effects too. He's good at practical.
Yeah, like he does monsters really well.
Yeah, that'd be pretty. That seems like right up his alley. He's always done like shit that not too many people know, like not besides fucking Hellboy. Was one that he did like the house on the left or some weird. He don't really know his IPs. This sounds something up his alley, so I'll be interested to see that. Frankenstein.
Yeah, Frankenstein looks like it could be. Looks like it could be interesting. Hold on. Let me see here. Send out a couple links just in case the people can make it. We might get some guests on here. Let me throw one out to DA.
That is a fact. I'm not in anime because I spent all my time playing with is it Osha May? Is that her name? Oh yeah, May, the May assassin doll. I was like, Osha May, is that her name? Oh yeah, her name is May, M-A-E. May, Ray, Gay,
Yeah, exactly. But oh man, it's so hot up here.
How's it feeling over there, man? It feels. See, it sucks being I'm on the East Coast. If y'all don't know, he's on the West Side. And
it's like 8 o'clock and it's still 90 out, man. It's brutal.
Man, I got air conditioning on 78, trying to not have it turned on. And it's freezing in this bitch. Man, I might have to I'm catching a chill. I'm going to put a blanket on.
So we're going to start with the first trailer. I'm going to do them in the order that they released on the actual special that they just dropped. So I'm going to throw this idea out there to people. Look, before I start it, I'm going to give the timestamp on Netflix. And if you guys want to pull it up on Netflix, that way you can just watch the trailer in its full thing. Because I'm going to be pausing it a lot to try to avoid the copyright stuff. Because this is going to get I wouldn't be surprised if this stream gets nuked anyways, but I'm going to try.
Make sure to like it, share it out there right now while you can. Get everybody else out there. Subscribe if you're new to the channel because this is going to get nuked. You're not going to see it in the future. Let's go.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
There I am. That's me. Hi. I can see myself.
Yeah.
Whoa! Now doing triple stuff.
Hold on, I gotta stop that one.
Yeah. It's like a window into the future.
The wrong one
or the past. One or the other.
Yeah. There we go. So.
Who's there?
90 degrees near Corpus Christi. Humidity made it feel like 100. Yeah. Yeah, that's the other thing that's doing, or it's pretty brutal, man. It's just that humidity, that heat.
So what do you want to put up on the banner? What's it called? What's this? Who is this?
This one is going to be Squid Game Season 3 Part 2. That's what this one's going to be because These are all straight from the special or the Netflix special, so it's not going to be the actual trailers. I'm assuming these trailers will probably drop in the next like couple hours or something. I mean, they might already be up on YouTube.
Right after
they might have dropped them right after the special. That or they might give it a little bit so that it'll make people watch the special a little bit more. Which
ready for
actually,
Sunday morning.
let me go ahead and check that out. It's your Squid Game.
So we about to watch, what is it? The Squid Game season 3, right? Because they had 2 seasons. I remember first season was red light, and then the second season everybody was like, "Oh, it wasn't that good because it's like following the old man or some shit." So this is going to be season 3.
Yeah. So actually, it looks like they've already started to drop all the trailers.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and just I'm gonna go through the regular trailers.
Yeah.
Instead.
Let's watch the real trailers. We'll have to go like 10, no more than 10 seconds, 12, and stop and chat. We'll talk about it. All right. If you guys really invested, we can make sure you can go back and watch them later on afterwards. But we're here to chat and discuss this shit and not get nuked, firebombed. So try to help us out. And
yeah, this one's only a 2-minute trailer. This is Squid Game season 3, but it's like the second part of season 3.
Hey, there's fish to the right.
Or no. It is just season 3. That's right. Season 2 is only just 7 episodes. But all right. With that being said, let's see here. Can I full screen it?
Yeah, bottom right, the square.
Full screen.
After you share it, you can do it before. If you do it before you share it, the option won't come up. So make sure you share it first. You'll be, oh, there it is. It seems like after you share it, it gives you the option not only full screen it, but then you have the menu, the buttons there on the bottom to hit play and shit.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and check out season 3. We'll do it in like 10 to 15 second increments.
잠시 후 게임을 시작하겠습니다.
All right, so it starts out again with obviously one of the main things that you've seen from Squid Game, which is the giant doll that they play that running game where you can't move. Like once the doll stops singing, red light, green light. There you go.
Green light, red light. Shout out to the Fortnite players.
Yeah, have you ever played that? Have you ever played that version?
On Fortnite, it's terrific. Yeah, me and Petra and Kerber are playing it. It's awesome. You just run in and green light. Oh, Zat, you have to start behind.
All right. Let me see here. 1 second.
That's facts. You have to freeze the video like you're playing Squid Games. Red light. All right, now I'm going
to be playing red light, green light with the trailers for the night. There's only, I think it's going to be 5 trailers. The Wednesday one is going to be the one. I'm not sure if they have the full one out there because that one's a full clip. So I might have to bring that one up through Netflix. But go ahead and continue on with this one for another about 15 seconds.
왜 날 안 죽였어? 왜 나만 살려둔 거야? 왜 나만 살려둔 거야?
So there he goes. He's wondering why he let him live.
So I mean, I guess his spoilers for season 1 and season 2, right?
Sort of, yeah. Like if you haven't seen season 2, then I guess this is a spoiler. But I mean that was out like 4 or 5 months ago. If you haven't seen it by now, then I mean
you're not too interested in this.
Yeah, season 3. I'm pretty sure is going to be the last season. It seems like, and they're going to be wrapping it up, and it's kind of coming down to the fight versus the main guy from the first 2 seasons, and then the game master. And
so this is going to be the final season. That's pretty. Then they're going to wrap it up.
Pretty sure.
It out. Good. That's how TV shows need to be: a start and then a finish. It's just 3 seasons. Condense it. That'll be good.
3 seasons is that you can get a good story out of 3 seasons, especially with the second season on this one. They only did about 7 episodes, so it wasn't like it wasn't a long season at all. And some people didn't like the last episode, but it left it open for the way that they're going in the 3rd season. So hopefully this 3rd season is good. I mean, it looks the same so far. but we won't really know about the story until we watch it.
Yep.
But it seems like they got a new round of people these are the people that are still left.
Old fucking men. They're all fucking old dudes. You notice that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's all the people that are still left from the second game. So there's not that many.
There's a chick.
Looks brutal. Looks like they're gonna have a few.
The rope is like really loose. Like, snaps tight. It's fucking making people like knocking them off the train track. I'm assuming it looks like they're on a train track. A train.
Yeah, something that maybe they got to get across before the rope starts taking them out somehow.
Yeah, that's awesome. Man. Whoa, it's fucking tightening up so hard. It's fucking grabbing their legs and like that looks pretty cool.
Yeah. So here, Joseph Lanham starts out like Japanese porn, a doll and a bunch of dudes. Yeah, that's actually pretty accurate.
Save the dolls, protect them.
Foodzilla, I like they're wrapping this up instead of drawing it out. Say what you need to say and move on. Yeah, that's exactly. Right.
Stories have a beginning and an end. There's a lot of meat in between, but they end. Okay, we know we can go afterwards. They end. End it.
Yeah, just end it sometimes. Sometimes that's what you need to do. All right. Here.
원인 게임하지.
이제 여기서 제발 그만해 주세요.
그럼 어떡하겠다는 건데? 여기 앉아서 죽겠다는 거야? 나가자 우리 살아야지 주님.
Oh, went a little long on that one. We have to get out of here and live. Yeah, June.
Perfect background scene for Pride. Happy Pride month, everybody.
Yeah, there we go. We got the Pride month going on. You know, that's starting here in about an hour on this side, or no, an hour on the East Coast, and then you'll
on my
be
side. Less than an hour. I can't wait. But it's besides like the joking aside, the color looks really good. Like before that, they had like really crazy like lighting coming in, and everybody had different colors on. It was very vibrant in colors to keep your eyes attracted the whole time. Like, what the hell's going on here? Like eyes are all over.
It's colorful. Like all their jumpsuits are, you know, they have that pink with that black mask that has all the. It almost looks like PlayStation symbols on them.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, wow, like it's just a lot of different color. I noticed that. So, and then the Pride flag, they were to tie it all together.
Yeah,
rainbows. There's probably a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow.
No, but it's they're doing that because it's a bunch of children's games and stuff. So it has a lot of stuff. Like it's all children's games, but except for you know, if you lose, you die. So it's a little more brutal.
I wonder what games they're playing because ever since I think from what I heard in season 2, the games weren't as like popular as like, you know, the first like red light, green light.
They kind of repeated the same games, but they twisted, they changed up some of the stuff. So because one guy came back, so he was like, "Oh, I know how to play these," and he could still play the game. And there was like 1 or 2 new games, but like one of the ones is the cookie one where you got to take a needle. Sorry, there's some jackass driving by. You got to take a needle and like whatever shape it is, you got to like poke it out without breaking the cookie. If you break the cookie, they just shoot you. It's crazy.
So the guy who's done it before is already knows the technique.
Well, he was like, "Oh, I know what shapes are the best." So he gets into the line and then he gets the cookie and it's like a totally different thing, or it's the same shape, but it has like 100 of them instead of, because it was a triangle at first. Like triangle was the easiest. Then he opens it up and it's just like a bunch of mini triangles everywhere. And so it was like, oh shit. It was like way harder. Yeah. Get T to rank trans girls for Pride Month.
Be doing that.
You might be able to find enough pictures and do one of those that ranking game and just get a bunch of pictures, just the face only, and be like, T, what do you think about this?
I think his radar will go off in 1 second. He'll be upset.
Yeah. He'd be like, the fuck is this, man?
We did it the other day. Remember, DA was showing all the chicks that, you know, remember the pictures that if Harvey Weinstein was here, this wouldn't happen. And like the top row was 4 chicks and the bottom row was 2. And then we all picked it out right away. T was the first one to say, "What the hell is that?" And like, you know,
it's like, don't worry about it, man.
Yeah, we all know. He's not doing that.
Hey, Kruger. Hey, how you doing? Hopefully you were doing good on this Saturday evening. Let's go ahead and continue on with this. Let's see here.
내가 도와줄게.
하나, 둘.
All right. It's going to only be two more stops and starts. Look, if you guys want to watch the full trailer, go check out Squid Game Season 3. That way you can watch it in its entirety all in one shot. On here, we're just trying to avoid like too much copyright. Like as long as I'm trying to not get the stream taken down. If I get a copyright claim, not a big deal, but a strike, then it's all gone.
I like you said, everything comes to an end. Right before you hit it, it said like everything must come to, and then it about to say end. She's like, huh? Open the door. So once we come back into it, it'll say end, like we are just talking to end it.
Well, it was doing 3, 2, and 1, and then it's pretty much towards the end here.
For the finale, it looks so far. I mean, they're building hype. It looks like the games look pretty cool. The little bit they're showing us, and
yeah, the game. It looks like they're going to actually change the games up for this last one, which is good. They definitely need some different games, and
it looks similar in part 1 and part 2. Like part 2 looked kind of different than part 1. Like it was all outside and shit. From what I saw,
it was still inside. It was just a different part of like there was a bunch of these weird staircases and shit like that.
But this has like looks like a little bit of both to tie it together. You know what I mean? Bringing it back, full circle and tying it in to make it look like finale is supposed to. Sprinkling a little bit of all of it and making it blend. So far so good.
Not too bad. Let's go ahead.
Not too shabby. He's player 4, 5, 6. Okay, I was like, wait, 4, 5, 6. What the fuck?
Yeah, and this guy's a pretty big actor in South Korea. Like he's in a bunch of movies. I've seen him in he's in, if I remember right, he's the guy that's in one of my favorite revenge movies, I Saw the Devil. It's the same guy.
If you looked up, I thought it was a guy from Shang-Chi.
He's a good actor.
I thought it was a guy from Shang-Chi, the father, but I don't think it is because he's looking down.
No,
not him.
I don't think it is.
I can't see anymore.
Can't see it. Yeah. All right, let's go. We only got 2 more times.
아직도 사람을 믿나?
June 27th. So that's only, I think they showed them in the order that they're releasing actually. So that's only that's in a month from now, just under a month from now. So that's pretty cool. You get that. Is there anything
not bad. It looks interesting to me, and I haven't watched either season. So I mean, other people that know what they're looking for, they might be drawn in. I mean, they didn't give too much away. You had to be keen eye to see the rope pull and grab somebody's feet to understand what that game was doing.
Yeah, so, I can't guess what game that is unless it's like a massive jump rope thing.
It looks like jump rope. That's what I was going to say. It looks like jump rope, but it's like a really stiff fucking rope, but instead
it's all these Korean games. Like almost every game I've never heard of. Like
it looks like the only one like swinging back and forth like this, and then goes and tightens up. So people
except for red light, green light. That's the only one I think I've seen kids play.
So it looks like a different swing on it, but it looks like it can be deadly as fuck. You had a train car next to it to where oh shit, the big ass thick rope this fucking big, a fisherman's fucking rope hits your fucking leg.
Yeah, it looks like it's just moving slow and it's going to push them over. It looks like it's moving slow, so it's going to push them off the platform is what it looks like.
And it looks like they're standing right on a fucking train track. So if it's brutal and there's some good deaths in the first and second scene, you'll probably get some pretty good ones in this one.
Probably. It should be a good wrap up to that season.
Mm-hmm. So far, so good, man. That one's season 3. I like it. Red light.
They did like a couple wrestling promotion things, but
the first 6 minutes of season 2, Wednesday. Yeah.
Oh, is that what that was? 6 minutes?
right there. Yeah, Wednesday.
I don't know if we're gonna
two.
play. I don't
First
know if we're
6
gonna
minutes.
play all that.
No, we won't. But they're just they definitely have released the first 6 minutes of, which means
That's what they play at the end. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
gonna be
we-
the last one we go over, just because that's the last one on the list.
When
But,
on Wednesdays we wear black.
Yeah.
Those shirts are selling
here.
like hotcakes in Walmart. I'm sure every little girl's gonna have one. Fucking come up in the summer. You see a whole bunch of chicks.
Doug Guy. What's up, Doug Guy? Or
What's
Dog
going on,
Guy?
Doug?
Doug Guy? Doug Guy? Something.
Dog guy. The guy. That's the guy. Just say it real quick.
Oh,
Just talking about his
check out.
Netflix. Tudum. I didn't know that's how you spelled it, but apparently you do. What we got here?
So this is the first look at Chopper from One Piece.
Oh, let's go. Okay.
It's just a little video where he just talks to the crowd. So it's a pretty quick clip.
Chopper, you're hiding the wrong way. We can all see you. Chopper, come out.
Hi, Tudum. My name is Tony Chopper, and I'm sorry I can't be there.
So that's the first 15 seconds of it.
Looks good, right?
Yeah, the animation looks good. It's gonna be. I think this is like the most animation of any of the characters that they've had in there. So it's gonna be weird to see them finally interact with like an animated character, because most of the stuff is like live action.
Netflix has some really good fucking animators compared to like Disney's like CGI and animation. Their animation's been doing really good in my opinion.
Well, yeah, that and they
whoever
drop a
department-
ton of money on it too.
Well, I mean, is it time? It's not just money. It's time. Disney's got money. So I mean, their shit looks really fucking crisp, clean. Look at the shadow like on his ears. Look at the fucking lighting coming from behind, hitting that fucking. You can barely see it in the.
Yeah, he looks like the character.
The lighting coming the back of it and shit. It's like the lighting looks great. You can see it come from one side on the right side of it coming in. It's not hitting and it's dark and shadowed over here. I mean, it looks really good. The fur looks awesome. They do a good job of their animation, man. If this is
Can
Disney,
you rate Chopper 1 through 10? You mean 1 through 10? Like, what does he look like? I'd say he looks pretty spot on from like the comics, or not the comic. Well, from the anime and everything that I've seen, or even just like random pictures I've seen of him. It looks pretty spot on. The only thing I was curious about is what people think about the voice, because like
it's a little tiny voice is not supposed to be tiny.
I'm pretty sure it's a girl that's playing it.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
I'm fine with that. You know, I mean,
he has a power where he turns into like a giant hulked out deer or something. So, well, I'm wondering if you will get that in this season. That could be interesting. But let's go ahead and continue on. It's just
In person, but I'm supposed to tell you about One Piece season 2. Help! Someone call a doctor. Oh wait, I am a doctor.
that's supposed to be their joke in there. I don't think that joke really landed, even with the crowd.
Is it really a doctor, or is it like what's his fucking name? Dr. Reindeer? Dr. Chopper?
His name is Tony Chopper.
Is he really a doctor?
Yeah, he's like their he's the doctor for the pirate crew, I guess.
Okay.
Chopper starts out small, he won't stay that way. Yeah.
L joke, kind of cringy. Yeah, I was like, it's bad writing. Oh, I need a doctor. My back.
This is
this
is just a clip for the special event. Like this says, I don't think this is going to be in One Piece season 2. This is just for just to get a look at what the character is going to look like.
Well, I mean, but something simple is like if the damn thing fell down, oh shit, oh fuck, somebody call a doctor. Shit. You don't have to say, oh wait, I am a doctor. Talking to the audience again, Syfaxx. In case you didn't know, I am a doctor. That's we know. I guess are they really a doctor?
Well, yeah. Well, they're throwing it out there to they're throwing it out there to the event. You know, it's a bunch of random people in Hollywood. They probably don't know who this is. Some people
but writers in Hollywood continue to do that talk to the audience right there. If he tells it,
well, this is supposed to talk.
He would talk to himself, saying, "I'll call a doctor," because he knows he's a doctor. He'd be talking to himself, saying, "I'll call a doctor," and just walk off the street. And people be like,
yeah, but that's not the point of this clip. It's like I said, this isn't like a part of the teaser trailer. This is just showcasing the animation.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if he's going to be that annoying, like going to have lame jokes like that in the show, but
most likely.
He said, be nice if Chopper started cussing. That would be kind of funny.
Oh, my fucking back. I need a fucking back.
Come on, Chopper. You can do it.
Oh, okay. One Piece Season 2 is coming in 2026, and you'll get to meet new friends and foes. And me.
You did it, Chopper.
Fucking Chopper.
Yeah, so it's going to be just like the new cute creature on the show. I just hope it's not too annoying, because it's like I heard that the guy who made the original manga or whatever isn't going to be like a part of season 2, and he was a part of season 1.
Yeah.
I don't know if they got him to come back or not, but the last I heard that he wasn't in it.
I wonder
why he wasn't a part of it.
I wonder why.
Maybe they didn't like the direction it was going. You know, that happens a lot.
Which is crazy, because they got a lot of praise for season 1, how good it was. I heard a lot of people talking about season 1 and how good it was. And if this fucking derails and tanks, was it because they, it's because they wanted to go different direction?
It'd probably be because of that, because they changed direction on them.
Netflix is doing it, not them. Just like with fucking The Witcher. Remember how good the season 1 and 2 of The Witcher were, and then season 1 and season 2.
Season 1 was good. Season 2 kind of started to drop off. Netflix is notorious for that, where like their second season just falls apart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's not good, but always give it a try. Always give it a try.
Yeah, I'll definitely be watching it when it drops. See here, Nestor Panios. What's up, Nestor? How you doing, brother? How you doing tonight on this fine Saturday night? Let's go ahead and
everyone, give him a hand.
Wait, is it over? Shut up! I don't need your clapping. You jerks.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then it just cuts from there.
It's definitely a female voice actor. Yeah, you're right on that.
It's a female voice actor, I'm pretty sure. Which, I mean, whatever. That's the only thing I'm curious about, because with anime, even when it's a kid actor, they seem to like a kid voice actor, or sometimes they get an adult to do it. But it's still usually better in dub, and so it's going to be weird hearing the live action just be a child talking. It might not work. We'll see. I mean, the animation looks good. It looks like the character, so that's a plus.
I'm happy with Netflix's animation, but just like I've been complaining about specifically the past 2 weeks, it's the writing, man. I'm not worried about the way it's going to look. It's probably going to look fantastic. The CGI is great. Fucking, they can have AI do it. It's the right. AI is going to start writing shit for people.
AI is going to start, finding its way into a lot of this stuff. But it's gonna take a minute before people get really good at it.
Like, right. What I'm talking about in writing, in Spider-Man 1, he goes, when Spider-Man falls, my back. Because I just hit the car when I fell off the roof. I hit my back and it hurts. You guys know that, right? That's why I'm saying my back.
Well, that's like I said, I'm not too worried about that stupid line, because this is just a dumb introduction that they clearly threw this together for this Netflix special. But if the character is like that the whole time and is kind of used to talk to the audience, that would be stupid.
Most Hollywood writers are doing now. They're talking to the audience too much. We're not there. We're observing. We're not just sitting there like, yes, what do we? Then tell us what we're doing. No, we're far away with the scope, watching, observing, and we're not supposed to see you acting any different than you actually act. You don't have to say. And then Syfaxx said, "No, Syfaxx is gonna fucking say it."
Yeah.
So I just see the normal writing tropes that are happening already. I don't have Netflix. I mean, I don't pay for it, but hopefully with a different direction. From what I did watch of Witcher, I did watch season 1 and half of season 2 with my brother. I didn't watch season 3 because I could just see from the trailers the different direction they went in and how fucking much it was. They used Henry Cavill to set this fucking platform up and then slowly devolved away from it and try to keep that steam rolling. So I guess not have to pay him and make it, different. Different is a good way to put it. But they need to get the writers to write and stop telling us, talk to the audience.
Hey, what's going on, T? We're just going over some of these trailers that came out from that Netflix special that just dropped tonight. It was called Netflix Tudum, but something like that.
Tudum.
Just the sound that it makes. Yeah. Just going over the trailers real quick. There's only a couple more to go through. There's this one that we're about to do, Frankenstein.
This is what I'm interested to see.
Yeah.
So we're about to watch Frankenstein by Guillermo del Toro, which it's right up his fucking alley. He did the Hellboy. I forget the other one he did. Uncle T will probably look it up for us. He did one that's like a haunted house fucking type deal. And I want to call it like that Last House on the Left. That's not fucking it.
He didn't do Last House on the Left.
No, it was a scary movie. I forget what the fuck it's called. But he does like really like practical effects. He didn't use CGI. Something like
he did Pan's Labyrinth. Like Pan's Labyrinth
was one of them.
And, Shape of Water and stuff like that.
Shape of Water. I didn't see that one, but I heard that got a fucking whole bunch of got awards, didn't it?
Yeah, I've heard it's good, but I also heard it's really weird.
Fishes are having sex with each other.
It's like some lady wants to have sex with a fish woman or some shit. I don't know. I'm like, that doesn't sound too appealing to me.
Merman.
I've heard the movie's still good. Let's go ahead and share this out there. So this is Frankenstein, Guillermo del Toro, 2025. So at least comes out this year.
I had determined that the memory of my evils should die with me.
That already, he's got a way of, see, that looks good. That just off the gate, the way he does his shots, the practical effects, the guy holding the torch right there. It wasn't fucking just CGI.
Yeah, that's Oscar Isaac. And what I thought was cool is Mia Goth is in this. I really like Mia Goth. I'm glad she's getting into other stuff because usually she just does like A24 movies.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, every time I've seen her and stuff, she's usually an awesome actress.
She's never disappointed me, and I can't say anything she's disappointed me in. She's always done a good job. So she cares about
even that movie Infinity Pool wasn't a very good movie overall, but she was fucking amazing in it. She was great.
I truly hope so. I hope we get a body positive, very diverse, inclusive.
Yeah, it's Guillermo del Toro. It's gonna be crazy. Like you kind of don't really see it in this trailer.
He'll do it to the fucking what you think Frankenstein looks like. He'll be a big fucking dude with some fucking nuts and bolts in his neck. He'll make it look cliche, but the way it's supposed to be. So
well, we will see.
We will see.
Some of what I will tell you is fact. Some is not. But it is all true. What manner of creature?
What manner of creature is that?
That's not a creature.
She has a porn star name. Well, one of the first movies she was ever in was called, or like one of the ones that she was first known for was X. I think it was just called X. And in that movie, they're filming like a porn, or they're filming porn in that movie. Like they go to this cabin to film a porno, and she's one of the porn stars. And she's done other nude stuff in like other TV shows and stuff. So she has no problem getting naked. So she might do it in this Netflix show. We'll see.
All right. Yeah. Play the video.
I have to play him in 15-second increments.
He's not trying to hit. Yeah. I told him, be careful.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. If you want to watch the full trailer, just look up Frankenstein 2025 on YouTube, and then we'll be talking about it when it's really all done.
Here we go.
So here we go.
Where is that? What manner of devil made him? I did.
I think Oscar Isaac would be really good in this.
I like Oscar Isaac. I liked him in Moon Knight. I like, everybody made fun of him for having a different accent. But I was like, just like, he tried to grate me. Have you heard his accent in Moon Knight? He does a weird accent. I'm like, he's supposed to be playing somebody that's been traumatized, and he made up a childhood friend in his head that was only
he has multiple personalities.
But if you watch it, the one that everybody's making fun of, oh, I'm Mark Spector. He made that up as a child because he gets scared of his mom. When his mom was getting beat in the street, he was like, "No, mom, please stop." No, he didn't know what to do, so he cowered in fear, and he was like, "Please stop."
He's still a good actor in Moon Knight, but Moon Knight was a pile of trash.
Moon Knight was again a director. He was good in Apocalypse, but Apocalypse was a bad director. You know what I mean? He's not a bad actor.
Yeah, I mean, if the script is shit, there's only so much they can do.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and continue on.
Let's go.
Yeah, he's usually good in everything.
I had a vision. An idea took shape in my mind.
Oh man, that looks awesome, bro. So I guess that's his fucking wife passing away. And he's like, that's fucking awesome looking, dude. The when it just marks her down. The visuals are great. The overhead shot of the fucking coffin and him by the, so far so good.
That's definitely one thing, at least with the Guillermo del Toro. It's gonna be, it's gonna look amazing. It's all these shots look pretty epic so far.
So as far as y'all know, Frankenstein is the doctor, not the fucking monster. That's Frankenstein's monster.
Okay? Yeah.
This is Frankenstein right here.
Frankenstein. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. But yeah, this shot looks cool. Looks like they're passing through like ice and stuff. And I think
they showed the monster. I think they showed like
he was in the back. He was in the background. Yeah.
Yeah. And it was like far away. He looked big.
Inevitable. Unavoidable. Until it became truth.
Yeah, this looks like it'll be all right.
Yeah, this is looking pretty good. I mean, it's better. It seems to have a better shot too than that Cabinet of Curiosities that he did. I didn't really care for that. Yeah, Del Toro always on point with visuals. Exactly.
Mm-hmm. He got it looking good. I like this so far. So far, I'm digging this, and this is a movie, right?
This is going to be a movie, yeah.
Yeah, about to say, yeah. This ain't if the TV shows when they can't do a TV show that this looks this fucking good. So
yeah, no, they can never really get that down yet. But here we go.
Seeking life.
There's like that's probably like the first attempt at the monster. I wouldn't be surprised. Like he has a couple failures at first or something.
I don't know, but I'm about to say I like the special effect. He has like look like his heart's fucking being jacked in the light. The fucking lights coming on. I like that so far. It looks really good.
These the visuals are great. I didn't like his Cabinet of Curiosities. Not really. There was a couple of good stories because it's like an anthology story. So like I think it was different directors and he just like oversaw the whole thing. So there maybe whatever the episodes was that he directed, like I think it's all brought to you by Del Toro or whatever, but I'm not sure. a ripped Frankenstein. Frankenstein sometimes has been portrayed as pretty jacked, like, you know, or massive. It's usually he's just fucking massive.
Just a big fucking dude.
Guillermo knows practical effects for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely, 100. I mean, this looks
DK
fucking
Boom.
fantastic.
What's going on, DK?
What up? Yeah, this looks fantastic. It looks good.
Yeah, it's a good trailer so far.
I created death.
So they show you the monster, you know, and it lets you know that you're gonna get it, but you're gonna get mostly.
There's another shot of him here in just a second, but I just gotta give it a second to pause it.
You gotta cool down.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know how long. I don't know how fast you can.
You can get about 10 seconds. You can get up to 10 seconds, but you know, you can actually, if you're actually talking about it, make it stop in a good spot. But I mean, and if they hit you, you just gotta fucking
just
we already were talking about it. Damn, that's a big boy. Jacob Elordi,
Victor Frankenstein,
Christoph Waltz.
Yeah,
let's go. I didn't see him in there.
I think Jacob Elordi is the guy who's doing Frankenstein.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Hey, what's going on, Abe?
Yo, what's going on?
What up?
Not much, man. Right now we're talking about the Frankenstein trailer. Did you catch it?
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you saw the whole Netflix special?
No, I just literally just rewound this as it was playing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like I gotta watch it in increments. So if you pull it up and just watch the full thing, you know, go for it. Because the next one after this is gonna be Stranger Things season 5 trailer. That's gonna be the next thing that we talk about.
Cool.
That girl's name is really Mia Goth. Yes, that's her actual name. I don't know if it's a stage name. I don't know if she changed it, but that's what she's always been known as.
I like her. I like the way she was dressed up. This shot was
I mean, it should be interesting because Guillermo del Toro is, you know, famous for doing these kinds of horror type things. Should be cool.
Spend some money on this, yeah.
Yeah.
We got fucking Christopher Waltz in this. Oscar Isaac looked like he's doing a good performance from the looks like he's doing a good performance. And Jacob, the Frankenstein's monster looks good from what we see him. They didn't hold back on showing us just a little bit and only being a fucking post-credit scene. It looks like we're getting a lot of it. So I like it. I'm ready to see this.
Yeah, and with the visuals that Guillermo usually does, you know, he's gonna probably look pretty crazy when he's fully revealed. You know?
Yeah.
So I'm actually looking forward to that. You know, when I saw that announced, that's actually the thing that told me about this Netflix thing, because I saw a trailer for it and I was like, fucking Frankenstein, what the hell? When I clicked on it, it was like Netflix Tudum, and I was like, oh, that's where all these trailers are coming from. Shit, I gotta go watch that.
Yeah.
I would have been watching it live if I would have known. We could have just live streamed it or like had it on in the background and then talked about it as it was going. You know, just skip all the musical bullshit.
Yeah.
Just would have been fun. Would have been a good time. But
that's cool. We'll make our own fun times.
that we will. Let's see here.
Was that 11?
In the other one? Yeah, the other one, that other picture was Millie Bobby Brown or whatever.
Is she 31 now?
She didn't even show up for no, she's 20, she's like 21 going on 36.
I wouldn't believe it if you told me that she didn't show up to another fucking Stranger Things finale premiere that got her platform set and made her an actress. I wouldn't believe if you told me that, Syfaxx, because she's so fucking posh. No way. She didn't show up.
She didn't. Yeah, she didn't show up, and that because or what they had a video because she's like, I'm filming Enola Holmes, and I was just like, dude, nobody wants another one of those piece of shit movies. What are you doing?
Yeah, she's British, isn't she?
Yeah. She's done 2 of those Enola Holmes movies. I tried to watch the first one and it was fucking terrible, so I didn't even try the second one.
Who wanted the first one?
She's trying to walk away from that Stranger Things fame and trying to become a legit actress.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, you can't forget where the fuck you came from.
Well, she's picked up through Netflix in general. Like Netflix probably has some contract with her because she did that other stupid movie too. She did Damsel, which I couldn't even get through that. I think I made it like 20 minutes and I was like, nope, I'm good. Like,
Mate, I've never even heard of it.
It's like a girl goes on a quest to save the guy from the dragon type of deal, and she's like a princess or some shit. So
that sounds like garbage.
I couldn't even I couldn't get through it, man.
Nah, fuck that.
Hollywood is so terrible. They recycle the same shit every time. Not only do they recycle it, but then they race change and like gender swap it all too. So it's like, well, we can give it a new take. Well, your take's just going to be worse because we've seen the dude do it and he was awesome. So, I mean, unless you knock it out of the park, which I don't see them really doing that. I don't think I can name one where they've like gender swapped or did like the female version of it that was better. I just haven't seen that yet.
The fan casting picture and the Hollywood picture on Twitter of the upcoming Zelda shit is awesome. It was like fan cast Anya Taylor-Joy as Zelda. And it's like Hollywood would either make it this Hunter Schafer or Zendaya. It's like, but we said make it Anya Taylor-Joy because it's the perfect person to be it. Yeah, we think we're gonna go with Zendaya.
No, it's gonna be Pedro Pascal.
I'm sorry, I'm a bigot. I'm not inclusive. Or Pedro Pascal, he could be it too.
You could do what Anya Taylor-Joy is Zelda, and then Chalamet is Link.
Yeah, I mean, You see who he's going out with? You see who he was making out with last night?
Oh, on the basketball court or whatever.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? I didn't know she was even broke up with her husband, but I guess they've been broken up for a minute now. Somebody texted, I think he can do better than a single mom.
I grew up in the 80s when networks knew how to launch a show. Yeah, I mean, also during that time too, like I get it, but at the same time, it's like that's when new shows were being made. Now they're just not doing any new shows because all the stuff that came out then was so popular that they're like, shit, we can't even compete with this. And you just don't get enough good ones.
Something like Netflix, they could do a pilot. They could do a 45-minute, 1 hour pilot. You know what I mean? Before they go out and spend they got so much fucking money, they're not going to do that because they want to capitalize on the moment right now.
Yeah, at this point, I'm kind of surprised that they haven't resurrected like Married with Children and tried to make it woke or some shit.
Well, they did with fucking Roseanne. Roseanne's a great family fucking show, and it was awesome as hell. The first 2 seasons.
And one day, she takes some Ambien on a flight,
and they fired
makes
Roseanne.
a few choice tweets.
Well, that's her.
And now she's fired from her own show. Absolute bullshit.
From The Witcher, you don't have The Witcher anymore. You take away Roseanne from Roseanne, you don't have fucking Roseanne anymore. What are you doing? It's like, well, they cancel this show. We got people here that are going to waste their time, not make money because they're going to spend money. They're not going to make money. Yeah.
They should have at least changed the title and just said something like Roseanne -1 instead of giving it a completely different, unrelated title.
Didn't they change it to the Connors?
The Connors, yeah.
It's called the Connors. But I'm like,
now, if I'm tuning into a show called The Connors, I want it to be about Sarah Connor fighting fucking machines from the future.
Yeah,
all right.
But that's what made it work was Roseanne's comedy. She was the comedy to hold the house together and the mom. I didn't want to see the Connors where Dan was pissed off and punching walls and fucking yelling at kids all day and never see the comedy. I'd be like, man, I'm really pissed off nonstop. I want to fucking kick somebody's ass right now because Dan's about to try to beat the motorcycle guy up that's fucking his daughter again. You're probably pissed off. His testosterone's getting to you. You're fucking been watching for 30 minutes. So you need the Roseanne, but she's made a questionable tweet. I don't give a shit. Pedro Pascal made a questionable fucking dance move with a fucking Rainbow Bright fucking pole the other day. I don't see y'all firing him.
Oh no, because that's the message that's the message they want out there. That's why.
Let people do what they want outside of it. As long as it's not illegal, it is now illegal. It should be fine. You know.
So this Stranger Things trailer, obviously it just dropped maybe roughly an hour ago, give or take. I don't know when this was actually. Oh, it says 2 hours ago. It's already up to like 113,000 likes. I don't have the plug-in to see the dislikes, but I imagine it's way less. But let's go ahead and do the first 15 seconds of this one. Bam. Go full screen.
I think about that night all the time. The night it came for you.
So obviously, since it's the final season, they're doing a little bit of recap. They're throwing around a bunch of other scenes, and like the second half of the trailer shows some new stuff.
I forgot this is what David Harbour got really big from, isn't it?
Yeah, this kind of made his career.
Yeah.
He's pretty big. He's huge now. It's made him.
Yeah, and he got married to another insufferable twat, Lily Allen.
Oh yeah, he is married to her, isn't he?
Yeah.
Is she still banned from America? Is she not allowed in the USA? When she a US?
Oh, God knows. Just deport them both to the ocean. Fucking hell.
All right, let's go 15 more.
Tonight.
Yeah, music. So I thought.
All of this started.
All of this started. So you've never seen this, Rockefeller? Like I said, I'm gonna have to shoot you my Netflix. That way you can start it.
I think I remember the first. I did watch the first 2 episodes at my brother's house one night. I think I remember watching because I remember them being at the escape from the compound and them going to like a restaurant and trying to find her, and then they killed the fucking people. I remember watching the first, maybe second episode.
That's like the first episode, pretty much.
Yeah. And so I mean, but I don't remember watching the entire season. But
well, there's 4 of them. I can't remember. Is it the second or the third season that's really bad? There's like no, I think it was the third season that kind of didn't do very well.
I think there's like a couple
bad episodes.
Yeah,
there's like 1 or 2 bad episodes in the second season when she like does her little goth phase or some shit.
Hey, have you seen this? David Harbour cheated on Lily Allen. Is now dating a 26-year-old. Let's fucking go. Good. This is insufferable twat. That's what she gets.
Yeah. In the words of the Joker, you get what you fucking deserve.
Yeah, no doubt, right? Heck, the Goosebumps show was awesome. Like the 90s one, the R.L. Stein Goosebumps one, the 90s one. I remember.
Yeah, that was a surprising banger. That
was that on Nickelodeon? What was that on? That was Nickelodeon, wasn't it?
I think
that was Are You? Was that Are You Afraid of the Dark? That was
Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yeah.
No, I think they were all on Nickelodeon though, but it was like Nick at Night or something.
Yeah,
because you could only watch it at night. Yeah.
Look at DK. That still frame does not look right.
Yeah.
The worst part is Millie Bobby Brown taking hold of fucking Finn Wolfhard. Isn't that Finn That's about right. I'm taking control, Finn. No, wait, Millie. I want to be taking control. I'm the man. I'm the man here.
All right. But I mean, the scene is cool, though.
Everything changed.
Looks good. It looks really crazy, like the 80s, the how it's got the 80s quality.
So far, all the stuff that it's shown is all. These are all the previous seasons, so it hasn't really even shown the stuff from the 5th season yet. Yeah.
Okay, so we haven't. So the kids looking young is just recapping from the other season. That's why they look so young. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, that's because it was from like literally 10 years ago, give or take.
Okay.
It's like I think it's almost going on exactly 10 years.
So we're about to see them all turn and look and be fucking older than me right now.
Well, mainly just Millie Bobby Brown, but
yeah, she looks like she's about 40.
Like I said, she's like 21 going on like 36. But
And when this comes out, she'll be 36, going on 51.
She looked crazy old. I thought hear me out. When you go back and watch this, when they showed Winona Ryder, I was like, is that Millie Bobby Brown? Took a second to register in my head it was Winona Ryder.
You're like, shit, which one is it?
Yeah. It's like, is that her sister? What the fuck?
We failed. But we need to be ready.
Damn.
Yeah,
so
looks good, bro.
Now it's going over what do they call the monster again?
Which monster?
There's like 3 of them. Is it like the main new one that they just introduced was Vecna, and Vecna is actually from Dungeons and Dragons.
That's a dude though, ain't it? Vecna's a person, isn't it?
Yeah,
he's a human that becomes a creature.
What's the creature that becomes though?
No, which one?
And they're like I thought like because he was like talking to a creature when he goes through the void. In the first episode, he like goes into the void. You see him and he's like talking to a creature.
Oh, that's the Mind Flayer. The big one is the Mind.
Yeah, that's what he's asking.
Flayer.
That's what he's probably asking about. You asked about the Mind Flayer, brother? That's probably what you're asking about. Because that's what I was thinking too.
The other ones are what? Gorgons or something? No, what are they called? Gorgabites? But they have some weird name. Shit, what the fuck are they called? Now I'm getting mixed up.
I think that's a play on words, not a typo.
Yeah.
Wood. Wood. I bet.
Yeah, this whole thing is literally just going to be a recap of everything else, isn't it?
That's all I'm seeing so far. I'm like volume 1.
Most of this trailer, yeah. But what I didn't like about it was so volume 1 is not till November 26th, so that basically right after Thanksgiving. And I mean, at least they're dropping these two, they're dropping the first, second volume and the 3rd episode or the final episode all within a good time frame as far as when this is releasing. But I was hoping it was coming out in like July or something. I was hoping it was way earlier because that's when it came out last time. It came out like May and June or something. So I was like, oh shit, this could be cool. It's coming out soon. It's like, nope, we're still like 5-6 months away.
Christmas 2026.
No damn it.
It's crazy. All right.
Millie Bobby Brown baby shower. It'll be coming out. Oh, you do Christmas, told you. Living out New Year's Eve. Living out. Jesus Christ, you gotta send this thing out, don't you? Now this is the picture of this is the new thing, right? He was older there. He was older. So these are all right there when it said after New Year's Eve. These are all new shots. You can see they all look a lot fucking older now.
Yeah.
Yeah, all these new from the last couple scenes to what we see after from right now is all new stuff. Oh yeah, the Demogorgon. That's what it was called.
Yeah.
That's like the main monsters, the smaller ones. And then he tries to raise one. I can't remember what he calls it, but then it turns on him, of course.
Oh, that's so sad. Did he have to put it down?
No, it's really not.
Did he put it down? Well, that's what happened. Whoa. Run! All right. I mean, they don't show much teaser, but I mean, the kids can still act good, and the directors are still getting the scream queens out of them.
It wouldn't surprise me if they have a tagline of like, "And you thought the '80s were tough? Yeah, kids now, you know."
Yeah, it's like I mean, if they were kids in the '80s, like now it's set in like 2010 or some shit, like
yeah,
because it's been so fucking long. It's like, God damn. That's why when the release date was dropped on there, when it says November 26th, I was like, son of a bitch, man. But I mean, it kind of makes sense. It's like, hey, let's end it at the end of the year. It's like, okay. Yeah. Do it on New Year's Eve. So you're going to watch the finale before you celebrate the new year. I don't know. I guess it works for a finale.
They just trying to hype it. They want everybody to be together and hanging out and make it like a family event. I like that. You know?
Yeah.
Because that's what like my nephew and my parents, they all watch it together. They all talk about it. I'm like, I don't watch it. You don't watch Netflix? I'm like, I don't watch it. But they all talk about it. They all watch it. We're gonna watch it tonight. And they all, they call each other the next fucking morning. My mom and their sisters call each other and talk about it. I'm like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It's been an event.
It does have a big following like that. They actually link the way that they drop it and people watch it. I know that Stranger Things has a fucking crazy following. So
I'm only gonna play a little bit of this one, and if people want to go watch this scene, I mean, it's the first 6 minutes of season 2 of Wednesday.
How long does this take to play? Really?
If we did in 15-second increments, it's gonna take like fucking half an hour.
Yeah. Either way,
get a feel for it by playing it though.
Yeah, so this is season 2 of Wednesday. I mean, whether people liked it or not, it was a big hit. It was huge on Netflix for like, when it dropped. I think it was almost 2 years ago now, though.
I still haven't gone around to watching it.
Don't care about it. I don't really need to watch it like a teen drama.
Yeah, I don't really. I'm not bothered. Yeah,
I don't want to get my jollies off to that. I feel horrible.
I mean, plus you're never going to beat Christina Ricci as Wednesday Addams anyway. So,
that's right.
Why are you even trying? Come on.
They did crazy good job. And then that's exactly all she's trying to do is she's trying to do an image of her. And when she goes, when she's taking it, it's like, I'm like, that's like the worst Christina Ricci I've ever seen in my life. Wednesday. That's all she's doing.
Yeah.
She's not trying to like make her own acting skills. She's just trying to duplicate what she's seen her do before. And if you've seen it, you know it. Once you've seen it,
a little bit of this.
Mm-hmm.
It's been an eventful summer.
Raindrops on roses.
I'm tied up in a serial killer's basement. You said nightmares don't come true.
Bright copper.
This is the first 8 minutes. It starts like that.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Is Tim Burton on this still? Wasn't he in on it?
I don't think he's in on this. No.
I thought he had something to do with like the first season.
He might have had some.
He might have been a producer or something.
Yeah, I thought he had something to do like the creative direction on it. That's why it looked really good in the way she was.
Nestor Pinilla says Wednesday's boring. Boring it just wasn't for me. I watched it just because it was I wanted to see what all the hype was about, and I was like, all right, fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's keep going. Bam.
Kettles and warm woolen mittens.
He's under the delusion that I'm his next victim.
Brown paper packages tied up with strings.
I'll let him cherish that notion while I explain my predicament.
These are.
This is definitely for fucking teenage tween.
It's like teen. This first 6 minutes is very very girl boss bullshit.
Yeah. They got nose rings. Does Wednesday have a nose ring? A septum piercing? the bull ring?
No, I think that's like the only thing she doesn't have.
She needs one. We need to put a fucking bull ring on her.
But we'll only play this for just a little bit.
I know what you did 2 years ago on Netflix.
6 weeks earlier.
I spent my vacation mastering my psychic ability. All the answers were in Goody's book of spells.
That's pretty tight. So it's filmed pretty cool.
He kind of, it looks good. The show even looked good, but it's definitely for more. It's more for like teenage girls for sure.
Yeah. But it's got decent quality and like the way the fucking
like I understand why they liked it, why people liked it.
Yeah, it looks really good, but we could use some of this quality in fucking Neil Cuckman's fucking Last of Us season 2.
Yeah, no shit, right?
So,
that shit fell off a cliff, man.
Yeah, not so far. I like the way it looks. Like when it was just going the different way the camera was coming in and doing the shots of this fucking book and her. So far it looks the shots.
With my ability now under control, I set my sights on an obsession I've had since I was 6 years old.
This is victim number 11. This is the killer.
The Kansas City scalper.
Yeah, I can see why this is interesting to some people, but.
Yeah, and then, I mean, if people were Addams Family fans, there was a ton of people I knew back in the day that really liked Wednesday. There was a bunch of girls that always dressed as her and everything, so it makes sense.
Do they have a lot of Addams Family in it? The season?
In the first season, they have they kind of basically do cameos. They just
things in it probably, and I mean,
things in this trailer a lot in this the start of this.
I can see that.
Yeah.
America's most elusive serial killer. To psychically locate him, all I needed was an object from one of his crime scenes.
There he is.
Yeah,
I love that in movies, dude. That's a great little effect in movies.
It was all practical, I think, back in the day too.
Yeah, it is. They cover it up and somebody just stand there and walk around.
Yeah.
it was cool too. You just had a really short person walk around as it. You can't do that now. They'd have to CGI. You couldn't hire somebody based on their height. So you have to CGI.
I don't remember if we saw Cousin It in the first one. I think we did though.
Yep.
But yeah, that's all I'm gonna play of this trailer. Well, actually, hold on. We'll go to 2 minutes.
The scalper's 11th victim dropped her prized bowling ball when she was snatched.
So we got her on a hunt for this is how why she honed her powers and got good at what she was doing. Because
in the first season she kind of has some type of powers, and then
she wants to get better. And
no way anyone can say Wednesday is bad when compared to Rings of Power, Acolyte, Agatha Along, Ironheart, etc. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely different, and people like that. People actually like this character. That's a big help. When you have a character that people actually like in general, or they grew up liking, instead of all these kind of random nobodies that nobody gives a shit about. It's like nobody cared about Rings of Power, Acolyte, Agatha, and definitely no one's giving a shit about Ironheart.
No.
So it's like, well, I guess here's one that I guess you can give a shit about if you like this, if you like the Addams Family and stuff.
But lately, even looking good, Rings of Power looks good. You need more than that, though. I mean, hell, I'll even give Acolyte. And there's some.
I mean, it started out it looked decent, but there was a lot of fuck ups in that. I mean, it didn't look as good. It still didn't look as good as Lord of the Rings did 20 years prior.
Yeah, sure.
Which that's the problem with it. It's like, sure, you can throw all the effects and crap out the window if you want, but
CGI should be minimal, in my opinion. This right here, the background scene where she's all built in Netflix, and it should be minimal. With Guillermo del Toro's fucking Frankenstein, that was all practical effects.
It was like all the backgrounds and stuff. Yeah, the backgrounds were probably not practical, but yeah. SJ, Hail, Syfaxx, and Calypso. Yo, what's going on, SJ?
Where is Calypso?
She's just running around over there.
Get your ass over here. We haven't seen you on stream.
Doing cat stuff.
Damn cat running wild. Normally hangs out with us, but I guess she don't want to hang out with us anymore, huh?
Well, I just don't have there's nothing for her to swat at on the screen, so it's usually her perch back there.
It's not a legitimate stream without a cat, though.
Normally have Marvel Rivals in the background.
With the scalper finally in my crosshairs, I had one final harrowing obstacle to overcome.
Welcome to Newark Airport. Random string searches are required.
So this is where it starts taking off.
Sorta.
It's the intro. Yeah, it's not bad. So
I'll go ahead and end it right there because there's still like another 5 minutes to go on that.
Give everybody something else to watch when they go. You can watch.
Yeah.
So we don't spoil it for you.
But I just want to do a recap of all the trailers that showed up on Netflix. Tudum. I guess that's their event that they do to showcase probably their bigger shows of the year. Those are the ones that stood out to me. Would any of those ones look interesting to you guys? I know a couple of them did for me. But
Abe, any feel? Frankenstein stood out to me, bro. I think Frankenstein is a seller to me. I can see that being a theatrical release.
I'm always up for Eddie Del Toro shit. Because it's always good.
I'm not into Stranger Things. It looks good. It looks like it's gonna be a great finale, and definitely the time they're dropping it. I know you were like, I don't know.
Yeah,
it's like drop this one here. They're like, fuck, that was, if it's good, be like, that was good as shit. I want to see the next part instead of being like, let's drop all of them on Saturday this day. No, we're dropping this one. Be like, that was fucking good. I can't wait to see the next one. Next one drops Christmas Eve.
Well, that's what they did with season 2, but they split it up like a lot further, if I remember right. It was like they dropped the first half, and then it was like a couple months later, and I think they realized that didn't work, or like it didn't hold up as well, and because there was only like, what was it, 7 episodes on the last season. It was short. It was like a shorter season.
You don't want to dump them on the internet. You don't want to just dump them out there. You want to fucking do them one at a time. Give people, chance to watch it, understand it, talk about it, discuss it, and then go on to the next one. Have time to
but Netflix was always notorious for binge watching.
Binge watch, just dump fucking 12 episodes on a Sunday. Maybe no, let's go in and watch them all on this weekend.
Yep.
Fuck that shit. It got old because then they started everything get watered down. Then we had to make product fast as fuck. That's how she got watered down because I need to have 12 episodes every Saturday now. No, I don't even know that. Give me fucking 6 episodes that are really good. Drop one on fucking Thanksgiving, one on fucking Christmas, one on New Year's.
And then the finale on. I don't know how many episodes it's going to be though, so we'll see about that. But I mean, I thought Frankenstein looked good and Stranger Things, and then because I've watched Squid Game, I'm hoping that they wrap it up decently.
Yeah,
because the ending of season 2 wasn't all that great, but it at least left left some wiggle room for season 3 to be really interesting, and that trailer didn't look too bad. So
I think they all look pretty damn good. I mean, I don't think there's anything I didn't like. I'm not into one. I haven't watched One Piece or Squid Games.
Yeah, the One Piece one, I was hoping for like a little bit more of a trailer, but I mean
that user let us know what the fucking character looked like, and the animation looks good. To hear what the fucking character sounds like, the actor sounds fine. The writing, however, and now we know we got rid of that.
Goes.
Yeah, because they got rid of the original fucking person, apparently, for season 1, or the guy who said the creator is not participating. So.
Yeah, I think that's the last thing that I heard that I've heard about it was that the what's his name, something is it Miyazaki? I can't remember the guy's name, but they stopped. There's a lot of those guys, but the last I heard was that he was off the project for season 2, and I was like, that already doesn't sound good when you're already hearing news like that. That's not a good sign.
Yeah.
Like, oh, what did you guys do to scare the guy off, man? It's like, we're going in a different direction. Like, don't do that. Don't fucking do that.
Joseph Lanham. One Piece was lame as fuck.
There were some people that didn't like it, but it was really well received. I liked it for what it was. I mean, it's oddly it's one of the better live action versions of a guy with stretchy powers. It's like the only time you've seen that. Oh, season 2 will be okay because he finished writing season 2. Season 3 might be dropping off point. That could be true. I mean, they have a ton of source material to pull from. I mean, not only do they got all the manga, but then they have all the anime, and now you have the actual guy that was on the set. So it's like, whatever he was a part of, it'll probably still be good. But when he's not there anymore, we'll see. We'll see the drop off. That's for sure.
We get rid of the source material. The creators. We're gonna Witcher season 3 the shit out of this thing.
They very well likely could, man. They could.
Creative decisions were made. What the hell happened?
Well, it'd be decisions were made, but there's no creativeness in those decisions.
Yeah.
I love One Piece anime and season 1 live action, but that sucks donkeys. Oh, my neck. Oh, somebody call a doctor. Wait, I am a doctor.
Yeah, that's not a very good joke.
Wait.
Well, all right, guys. Well, we went ahead and watched through all that. I mean, we kind of went through them pretty quickly, and there's only a few of us to talk about them. But I think for most part it looked pretty good. I mean, I'm almost glad that I didn't watch it live, because then I didn't have to skip all that fucking stupid musical bullshit that was going on. And it's like I don't want to see these actors more than I have to, you know.
I watch
talking about their
PlayStation
bullshit
showcases after I fall asleep. I'm not gonna sit and wait for PlayStation to be like, we're going live at 9, and then have a fucking 3-hour fucking waiting period. They'd be like, oh, sorry, we weren't ready.
For like 7 trailers. Yeah,
2 minutes of games. Fuck that.
Yeah, and then they all turn out to be trash as well.
They'll be trash. They'd be like, oh wait, we had one 30-second clip at the end we can show you. Thank God I just woke up. There's a 30-second clip. Awesome.
All right, guys. Well, Rockefeller, what do you got coming up, man? What's new?
Man, I'm playing Bonfires and Coffee Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Times. Right now, I'm playing Liza P. We tried out Night Rain, but it's not really good for streaming. It's kind of like I'm just like running around, and it's kind of like Call of Duty. I can't really focus on the chat, so I'll be going back to Liza P Monday. And besides that, I'll be on here at Syfaxx, YouTube and Chill Fridays, and hopefully tomorrow on DA's Nightcap, because I think today's Saturday, right? So tomorrow's Sunday.
It's a DA's office on Sundays. Yeah.
So,
hey, how about you, brother?
I think I'm going to take the rest of the day off early.
You deserve
it. Well, I'll probably still end up on something.
You'll still end up somewhere. I need an emergency relief pitcher. You know one? Oh, shit. Yeah, I got to warm the arm.
But the only thing I've actually definitely got on for sure is I'll be producing a Hump Day Chinwag on Wednesday. Might be doing a gaming stream on Tuesday.
All right.
Monday's still up in the air, so I'm not too sure. But that's about it for now.
Well, send in some invites. You need some help, man. We can come help you sometime, you know?
Yeah, right cool. On.
Well, now that it's finally getting a little bit cooler, I'm going to be finally doing my Bring Her Back review. I've been meaning to do it. It's just been too fucking hot to be up here. So I'm going to be working on that, and I'll have that out. And then on Wednesday, tomorrow, we'll be doing the nightcap over at DA's at 8 p.m. Pacific.
And then an after party after that, if we're nice and warm.
Maybe after party if it's not too late. He's been doing a lot later streams, so I don't know. Like it's kind of rough.
If they're not till 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll do an after party. But if they're
like he's been doing his own after parties, so it's like fuck it. And then Wednesday for midweek hangings, and then Friday at for YouTube and Chill with Rockefeller. Then obviously on Tuesday and Thursday nights for the nightcaps. But that's going to be it for us, guys. We will catch you all later. Hey, Dragon Master, and long day. Good thing I was able to catch the last bit. Right on, Dragon Master. It's good to see you, brother. You have a good one. And with that,
everybody in chat, thanks again.
Peace.